Treat my mattress like the ATM. Yeah, bond number 9, that my favorite scent. Yeah, can't forget the kush, I'm talking OG. Yeah, rest in peace to Pop, he wasn't.
This is the greatest, your lady's my favorite. Yeah. In love with her attic, but fuck with her basement. Yeah. Hit up my plug.
Yo, what is up? It is your boy Itsswiggz from Team UGGC. Shout out to VidMe, shout out to YouTube. What is up? Another video today of Monster Hunter World. Today, the homie Arekkz Gaming posted a video because he has the exclusive footage of Monster Hunter World right now. He's working with Capcom. They send him just footage that we can't get a hold of. So I use this footage and I do reactions and thoughts about it. And he's covering Monster Hunter World drastically and just putting out a lot of information about it. I haven't really been keeping up with it because I've been trying to do other stuff. Like, I've been keeping up with it personally, but I haven't been posting it to the channel. So today's video, he demonstrates the lobby or hub that you play in Monster Hunter World, where you'll be at spending most of the time crafting, getting items, getting ready for battle, what have you, different vendors, different shops, and just stuff like that. Vendors, shops, same thing, but you know what I mean. So he does a tour of it. It's a 10-minute video. We're going to go ahead and cover it, check it out, thoughts, reactions. Let's get it. If you're a Monster Hunter fan, this is definitely for you. Please hit that like button if you like the content as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Check our video links in the description of always, affiliates, discount codes, social media, etc., etc., etc. Enough with the shameless plugs. Let's get it.
Another Monster Hunter World video, and in today's video, as promised in my farm video that I uploaded earlier this week, I said we're going to be taking a tour around Astera, the hub town. And that is exactly what we're doing today. Astera is the place you'll be spending most of your time when you're not out hunting. It's where you'll go to buy items, to craft gear, to speak to various NPCs to progress the story, and just do a load of other stuff like that. It is basically your downtime area between your hunts. And while we have seen different gameplay snippets of different parts of Astera from various different videos, some from me, some from Capcom, what we haven't really had a chance to do is just take a general walk around the town and see how things fit together, see what other stuff there is. So that's exactly what we're doing today. If you do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions, but let's get started. So first things first, this is the entrance to Astera. You walk down this little bridge, this little walkway, and you'll of course see the central, what I like to call kind of the bazaar or the marketplace, the general.
It's kind of weird to see people already playing online and stuff.
Built out of the wreckage of some of these
it's kind of weird.
Some of the different research groups that have made their way over to here.
It's dope in the sense that you get to play it before it even come out, though. That's pretty awesome.
It is basically your general vendor or your provisions vendor. This is where you'll go to buy simple things like potions, antidotes, small barrels, trap tools, all those usual items you will then go through on a regular basis. This is also where you go to get some of your bowgun ammo, some of your bow coatings, anything like that. This is essentially your general vendor. So if we then turn to the left, we walk over here. This is the research center. Now this is a place that I can't show you guys the actual vendor screens, but I have spoken about. If you guys saw my 10 features video, I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it. But essentially this is where you go to pick up optional quests. The quests in the past, things like gathering 10 bugs or 10 ore or, you know, 10 mushrooms. Those quests that in the past weren't especially interesting, those sort of side quest things, they are now completely optional, and they are also things you can do at the same time as main quests. You can pick them up as bounties, and you can have up to 6 of them on the go at the same time. So
oh, that's
you're
cool.
Out there hunting, I don't know, your Rathalos, your Anjanath, your Baroth. You can then also be gathering herbs, gathering mushrooms, gathering bugs at the same time and ticking them both off together. This is also where you'll go to pick up investigations, which are your optional quests, the things like slay 10 Jagras, slay 15 Vespoids, or go and, I don't know, capture a Kuruyaku. Those kind of quests that, again, don't actually advance the story, but are of course there for you to do. They are also where you'll pick them up from here. And this is finally where you go to complete the village request, things where you basically need to hand in X number of items to either unlock a facility or improve another aspect of the town. So that is the resource center.
That's pretty legit. I'm glad they separated that.
Quests in Monster Hunter World can be picked up in a couple of different ways. You can traditionally go to a quest board, so if you want to place your quest here, you want to begin it, you can then pick it from there. And similarly, if you are joining someone's quest and you're in a multiplayer hub, then you can also pick your quests up from here. Quests are of course broken down into 4 main categories. The assigned ones are essentially your key quests. These are the ones that will advance the story. These are the ones you have to complete.
Okay, they split the key quest up.
Quests,
that is
more hunting
dope.
Quests, more things that you can do, more things you can kind of use to farm parts.
All right, let me quickly pause this real quick. So like, all right, basically in previous Monster Hunters, like you basically had to go on a wiki or some kind of website to figure out what key quest you had to do to advance onto the next ranking. So now they basically, essentially, they broken it down to assigned your key quest, your optional quest, investigation quest. So that is awesome. I'm glad they did that for real, man, because it was a pain trying to figure out what key quest was, and a lot of people did not know what a key quest was and what was the main quest that you needed to do to advance to the next ranking or the next area. Nobody knew online unless you actually played Monster Hunter and you knew how to play the game. So a lot of people were just doing missions, like all the missions. You don't have to do all the missions to advance onto the next area. It was always key quests, and then you had the stuff in between to do. So that's awesome. I'm glad they did that. I'm really glad they did that.
You activate, or you basically pick from the resource center, and once you've done that, they then go into the investigation section. And then as and when event quests become available, you can go to the event section there. So one such example would be the Aloy quest, the Horizon Zero Dawn armor. That will be considered an event quest, and once it's live, you will then go to the event section in order to participate in that. Moving on from there, down to the left, we then have the research corner, as I like to call it. The very first thing you have down here is the monster platform. If you've captured any monsters or you completed any quests, then upon returning, sometimes you will see the monster here. If it's a capture quest, I think it's always the monster you just captured. If it's a hunting quest, I believe they sometimes appear there. Sometimes there's a little kind of discrepancy. I'm not exactly sure what the conditions are exactly, but the point is you will see monsters here. You'll see different NPCs down
That's
the study
crazy.
But if you then go
if you capture them, they're in the research thing. That is dope.
Progress on your research levels, thanks to interactions with monster tracks and monster kind of mucus and other parts around the world. And you can also take a look at the actual field guide if you want to learn more about a monster, learn just kind of a bit about it.
Pause it right here. So basically, if you capture a monster, they actually research the monster, and you gain stuff from researching and capturing a monster. Instead of, like if you capture a monster in previous Monster Hunters, you just get a substantial amount of resources off the materials off of the monster. Now you actually can research it and I guess learn more things about it, and it probably benefits you as well, like skills that the monster has. You probably can get some kind of like gem or just some kind of skill from it actually, and incorporate it to your character of that special monster. That is freaking dope, man. I'm glad that they're doing stuff like this, because it just give you more fuel to actually try to capture the monster instead of beating it, instead of just beating it up and killing it. You actually want to capture it to gain research and knowledge of the monster and make it better for you to fight it next time. That's dope. That's dope.
About the
kudos,
the drop rates, things like that. Moving on from there, you then have the farm. Now, of course, I did do a detailed video on this, so if you guys want to see more about this, you can check that video linked down below. But this is basically where you go if you want to multiply certain consumable items, things like herbs, honey, bugs, mushrooms, anything like that. You put them in here, you put fertilizer on them, you leave them on the go, you go off and do some quests, and you come back later on and grab your rewards.
Okay, they still got the cultivator. That's cool.
Towards the center of the sort of marketplace area. This is also where I believe the melding pot is going to be. You guys might have seen this from some screenshots from the official Japanese Twitter account. It wasn't here when I was playing, so I'm going to assume that may well be tied to, say, story progression or a villager request, where once you complete it, maybe the melding pot gets added. So for the time being, it wasn't there, but this is basically a place you'll go to in order to craft consumable items, bowgun ammo, and later on, decorations. Decorations, of course, being gems you put into your armor to bolster certain skills, so it will definitely be a useful thing. You will basically put certain items in, get other items out, and that should be located in the center of the town. Walking a little bit further forward, I'm not going to go too far here because this is a sort of story-related thing, but basically this is where the chief commander is. Whenever you have story missions, you will group up there, you'll gather there. That's where a lot of your cutscenes will take place, and you can go there to get briefings about the next part of the story. To the left of that, however, is where you'll find your first house. Now, I say first house because there will be multiple houses. Now, again, I'm not actually allowed to show you guys gameplay from within this. There have been a couple of screenshots, once again, from the Japanese Twitter account, so I'll put those up here. But basically, this is your first house. This is the one you will start in. You're actually sharing the room with what appears to be the Ace Cadets. Later on during the game, you will be able to move houses to different locations, and you can actually have the freedom to jump between them if, say, you, for some reason, prefer the first house. you're not forced to just upgrade later on. You can just, you know, jump between them as you see fit. Main reasons for going here, of course, you can go here to change your equipment, change your Palico's equipment, to sleep, save, to go to the training room. And also the other new thing is that if you catch bugs or creatures with your net whilst you're out and about in the open world, you can then release them into your house as pets. Now, this first house,
that's cool.
I don't know whether you can release more as you go and get bigger and better houses, but it is still pretty cool because it means you have like another pet in your house. If we then
have nice little pets running around. That's cool.
Essentially your lift. You can use this to quickly get around the hub town. You can walk around everywhere if you want to, and in fact, we're going to do that right now. We're going to go up the stairs instead, but you can basically use this.
See, this game has so much hidden gems and just small stuff in it to do. That's why I love Monster Hunter so much, bro. They put so much content into this game. Any Monster Hunter you play.
I've seen plenty from this already, so I'm going to skip past that. Walk around the back and go up here, and this will basically lead you to the Gathering Hub. Again, a place I can't go in just yet. There have been a few more screenshots shared from the official Japanese Twitter account that I'll put here, but this is basically where you go for multiplayer stuff. So if you want to be hunting with other people, going up here, the lobby itself supports up to 16 people, so you can see up to 15 other people alongside yourself.
Wow, 15 people in one hub? That is crazy. I'm super hyped about that.
Food. You can go on your different quests. You can also go here to form your squads, which is like your mini guilds. Loads of other things like that. And you can then basically interact with people, set up your quest, and go off on your multiplayer.
I'll be playing this on PS4 just to let you guys know. PS4. Hit me up, yo.
There didn't appear to be any purpose, so it may well be story related. It could just literally be a place for you to go up and look over the scenery, because it's a pretty nice view, but I walked up there and there didn't appear to be anything at that time. So going back down from there, the only other main place to visit is, of course, the canteen. This is where you'll go to eat your meals before you go on quests. Of course, very important for those of you guys that are new to Monster Hunter. Eating meals before you go on quests gives you different buffs. Sometimes it will give you a bigger health bar, more stamina, other things like an increase to your attack.
Dang, that Palico got a slit on his eye. He badass.
Forget to eat before you go out. You can also do it at the base camp in the map, so pretty useful. Plus, the actual chef here, the Meowscular chef, he is basically a massive ripped cat who speaks in puns. Incredible work. I absolutely love these puns. It's one of the things that you kind of always get in Monster Hunter, but there is stellar work on this one, so definitely pay attention to him whenever he's speaking, because you're going to get a laugh out of that one. But this is basically, you can speak to him behind the table if you're not looking for food, because you can also, by speaking to any NPC around the town, you can also pick up additional optional quests, so it pays to take the time to actually go and visit and speak to some of them. But for the time being,
because they got hidden quests and stuff like that all the time.
That is a look at the town. Of course, over by the canteen is also your handler, so you can speak to her to get quests. So you do have kind of a number of different options. You can either go to the quest board, you can go to the handler. There's also another quest board outside the smithy. There's a quest board in the gathering hubs. There are loads of different locations, so you don't always have to just teleport to one fixed place to start quests. You can do it from a number of different sources.
That's dope.
That's
definitely dope.
Astera, based on the time that I had playing with the game. Of course, from what we've seen, it may well be that the space evolves or kind of more vendors work their way in as you go through, and there are the different housing spaces that I have yet to see. But it is a pretty cool space. I like the look of it. I like the kind of layout and whatnot. I like the multi-tiered layout as well. So
it's definitely dope.
Space. But for the time being, that's pretty much it. If you guys haven't already done so.
All right. So basically, man, I just want to give a quick rundown on it. If you guys had never have played Monster Hunter, this is definitely going to be one of the livest Monster Hunters to check out on the next gen. I do play Monster Hunter online. It's basically the same, somewhat basically the same game as this, but just a little bit different because it's an MMO, but it's the same kind of style. I actually have videos on my channel if you guys want to check that out. And shout out to Arekkz Gaming for having the straight exclusive foot, man. Like I always use his footage because he gets the stuff first. Like I can't, and it's well put together, so I always use his footage, and I'll definitely link his channel in the description, because this is not my footage and I'm not going to claim somebody else's footage, but I will use it and give them credit, because it's definitely kudos to Arekkz Gaming, one of my favorite YouTubers by far, gaming YouTubers, trying to get on that level myself. But definitely this is a dope video, man. Monster Hunter World is going to be freaking awesome. If you guys are fans of it, man, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you like this content. If you want to see more updates, which I'll be keeping you guys updated, because I know a lot of you guys like to watch these Monster Hunter videos on my channel. They get a lot of views, and I like this game, one of my favorite genre of games as well. So it's your boy Itsswiggz, man. Hopefully, you know, we can get this popping. I'm going to be playing this on PS4. I will keep you guys updated in more videos. I'm going to look around and see if he posted any more other videos that's pretty informative for you guys, and I'll actually do a reaction and thoughts as well, give my feedback and what I know, my knowledge about Monster Hunter. So yeah, let's keep it gaming, keep it peace, keep it swag. See you guys in the next episode. Make sure you check our video links in the description. Cannot suggest that enough. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Also on VidMe, upvote. Make sure you check me out over there as well. Link in the description. I got content over there and content here as well. So you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Itsswiggz from the Urban Gamer community group. Keep it gaming, keep it peace, keep it swag. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You already know. Let's get it. We out of here. Deuce.
Lot of shots, hold up. 30s on block, hold up. Put you on Fox, hold up. Put him in a casket, yeah. Pull up on a banshee, yeah. Nigga, fuck your handshake, yeah. Feel like the last.